This is Meredith from Arts Core. I'm excited to be here with you. Today we're going to do an activity about our identity. The word identity just means who we are and how we define ourselves. You might remember if you were in third grade with me, we played a game called Yo Soy, where we tried to finish the sentence Yo soy, I am, in as many different ways as possible. So we said things like, I am a gamer, I am a writer, I am an Italian American, I am a New Yorker. Those are things that I might have said about myself. I am a teacher. Those are all ways that I identify myself. They're things that are important to me. Some of them are about where I'm from or where my family is from. Some of them are about what I do and what I love. So when I say Italian American, that's about where my family is from. When I say New York, that's about where I was born. But if I say I'm a writer or a teacher, those are things that are important to me that I spend my time doing. I said I am a gamer. As well. I am actually not a gamer, but I know that many of you are, and that's a very important part about who you are in the world. So what's important to remember in this activity is that you are not just one thing, right? We are all many things, and we identify ourselves in many ways. You read an article about Asian American identity. What you read in that article was that some people don't like to call themselves Asian American because it's not specific enough, right? So Asia represents many different countries, and they're all very different countries. So some people might not want to call themselves Asian American. What you read in that article is some people call themselves Filipino American, Japanese American, Chinese American, Asian Pacific Islander. You might not hear an identity that represents you there. So what would be the identity that represents you? Is there another place that your family is from, right? So maybe you read something in the article that you feel is one of your identities, or maybe you want to think a little bit more or ask your family, where are we from, right? Where do we identify with? And maybe your identity has a hyphen in it, like two words, like Japanese American is two words put together by a little dash, a hyphen. Or maybe it doesn't. Right? Maybe you say, I am Japanese, or I am Mexican, or maybe you say, I am Mexican American. What's important is that when you say, I am, that's something that you feel comfortable and okay saying. So, first thing I want you to do is to make a list. And this is a little like the game we used to play where we all said, I am, and we would step into the circle and say that, and then other people would step into the circle if they also were that thing or identified as that thing. But we can't all be in a circle together right now, so we're gonna write our list down. I want you to sit down and take a piece of paper and write as many I am sentences as you can think of. You are not one thing. We are many things, and we want to be able to celebrate all of the things that we are. What you're going to need for our art project is some strips of paper. They can be any length. These are about 3 to 4 inches, but they can be longer if you want. And this is on construction paper, but if you don't have construction paper, you can use any white paper, any envelopes, or any kind of paper that's recycled. Would be fine for this activity. A bigger sheet of paper, and if you have any cardboard, that would be great. This is from a cereal box. And this is going to be a great background for our project. This is cardstock, so you can also use this. So again, this might be the back of something. The back of these pads, when you're done using them, is really great for art projects. Whatever you have is fine. So if you just have a piece of paper, that's fine too. You'll need some glue or tape, cardboard, your background, and make a circle in the middle. And then I want you to write your name in the middle of the circle. And you can write your name in as many ways as you want to. So you might have nicknames, you might write your name in another language, you could put all of your names there. Any names that feel important to you, those are the center of our picture. And then on your colorful strips of paper, I want you to write your I am statements. If there's an I am statement that feels to you too personal to share, but you still want it to be part of your artwork, I encourage you to write it on a strip of paper and then maybe fold over it, right? And so then it can be part of your artwork, but maybe we can't see it. You put the strips of paper so that they are coming out of the circle to make a sun. So this is my identity sun, and it has a bunch of different identities, right? Coming out of the rays of the sun in different colors, and you can see I did it in different lettering. After I made this one, I actually thought that I liked the cereal box background better. So I will show you that I am making a different one now, which I haven't finished yet. I haven't done the writing on these yet. And you can see in this one, I really let the paper come off the page because I liked the way that this looked better. So all I have to do to finish this one now is to write my identity statements on the sun rays. And if you don't have the paper and you don't want to do a collage, you can just do a drawing of a sun. Remember, if you have something private that you want to write, you can fold it over, write it on the inside, fold it, and then add it to your sun. All right, take a picture of your work, put it on Seesaw, send it to your teachers so that I can also see it. Thanks for spending this time with me and making an identity sun. I hope that you continue to celebrate all the different ways that you define yourselves, and you continue to grow and add new ways of being for yourself in the world. Thanks, and have a wonderful day.